Worth the wait. Worth the wait. Welcome back to my channel. It's another episode of Thirsty Thursday, sipping on that tea. You already know what to do. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the bell that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. If you haven't seen the last gameplay of Erica, go ahead and do that after you watch this video. Let me go straight to today's topic. The quote for today: when you finally find the love of your life, you will know why it was worth the wait. You already know what time it is. It is time to read it one more time for the people in the back. When you finally find the love of your life, you will know why. You will know why it was worth the wait. When you finally find the love of your life, you will know why it was worth the wait. It is always good to take your time, no matter what it is. If it's relationship-wise, work-wise, your everyday life, you gotta be patient. In order to create an empire, you gotta start from the bottom. You gotta start flat. You gotta build that empire. You gotta build that building. You gotta build your home from the ground up. And you can't accomplish something within a day or two. Don't rush into things, no matter how much you think it would be better if you rush into it. Don't rush into relationship, because after you get whatever you want, or you reach to the point where you think you got it all, the relationship is going to be stalled. And that's why a lot of times people lose feelings with each other, because you already hit the max to a point where there's no growth within. So take your time, develop that relationship with you and your partner. Develop something outside of that relationship. Build your guys' bond. Build that mentality of you guys accomplish something together. Build that foundation in life. When it comes to work-wise, you gotta make sure that you make every step count. You gotta make sure that you don't rush into it. You don't rush into your daily work life. Because the more you rush into something, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna be bored, or you're just gonna go nowhere, to the point where you're gonna get fired. So you always wanna build that, where you're learning something every single day. Don't try to reach to the top right away, but know that that's your goal in life, is reaching to the top, being that boss. You cannot be a boss without you building yourself up to it. So you have to accept that you got to start from the bottom. You got to start where everyone else started. And know that if you want to be able to be up there with everyone else, or if you want to be that boss, you want to be telling people to do something for you, you have to make your way to it. And that takes time. It is worth the wait. So develop that. Building your foundation, building that, when it comes to building your empire, you gotta find a way to build that. And know that if you want that empire to be strong and mighty and have a lot of people working under you, you gotta make sure you are taking your time with it. Do not rush into it, because then you're not gonna get good people to work for you to make the empire strong. Even when you're not working or not there, you know, you can rely on people to make sure that when you're not there, they always make sure that they're doing their tasks, they're telling other people to do their tasks, and they're continuing to build your empire to the highest point. So don't think that you got to do everything right away, that things need to happen right away. I'm a big believer when it comes to taking my time. I like to wait. I have no problem waiting when it comes to job wise, relationship wise. And it's, I don't know, it's just myself. Is I don't mind waiting. I have patience to wait. But there's also being appreciative of you waiting. People in a relationship, your partner gotta make sure that they show appreciation of you. Know that you are willing to wait, whatever that wait is, because in the end it is worth the wait, no matter what you're waiting for. It could be waiting to be official, being able to reach to the next level in that relationship, or whatever the case is as long they know that you're the one, or that you're willing to wait for them, and they show appreciation for it, then continue to do that. Continue to wait. But if you know that you're waiting and they don't show anything towards to you that, or any appreciation, then it's time to cut it off. There's no point of waiting if you know there's nothing coming out of it. There's no gratitude for that partner, no appreciation, nothing like that. But it is okay for you to continue to wait as long they show gratitude, they show appreciation of you, for you. And that's why I think I like to wait, because for me, when it comes to waiting, I don't want everything all happen all at once, because then, I mentioned it earlier, it will get boring. It will get to the point where, like, what's next? What's coming up next? Like, if I see everything, if I have everything all at once, then I'm just gonna get bored. It's like when I'm purchasing like a computer or a camera. If I have everything all at one time, yeah, it'll be fun at that moment for a couple months, couple weeks or couple months. But after that, I'm like, I need something new. I need something different. And so I'll purchase a camera, another technology, something down that line. So I don't mind waiting, because it just drives me crazy. Like, in a good way, it drives me crazy when I wait and I get something in return. So you gotta make sure that you're waiting, and know that it is okay that you wait for it, that you wait to for the next step in the relationship, next step in that job. Just know that everything happens for a reason too. Everything happens for a reason. Don't try to get everything all at once. Don't try and make everything happen all at once. Make it come to you naturally. Let it come on its own. If it's small steps, if it's big steps, the little steps is twice better than the big steps, because it's the detail from that little step that makes everything better. So continue to build that empire day by day, one day at a time. Look for those people that you could rely on every single day, that will always continue to make your empire bigger and bigger. Build it slowly. Take your time. Be patient, because it is worth the wait in the end. And it's also, when you look at a flower, when you're planting a flower, planting a fruit, whatever you're planting, you see a couple leaves growing, you see the plant growing, but in your head you want it to grow right away. Like, I need this fruit, I want this rose to grow right away. If you're impatient like that, one, the flower could die because you put in too much water, too much sun, or not even taking care of it enough, where it's gonna die. So you have to make sure that you're doing it right by being patient. Calm down. Let it grow on its own. Once you see it starts growing, do not try to pick it right away. If you see some lemons, apples on that tree once that grows a couple weeks, couple months. Now when you see starting growing, you got apples there, don't pick it yet. Let it develop even more. Let it grow on its own, and then when you know it's time to start picking apples, that more apples can grow. You get a bigger return once you know that, hey, I got to be patient. I know in the end, if I calm down, if I be patient, it's going to be worth the while. You will always be getting new apples every single day because you waited, you let it grow on its own. You were not rushing it to grow as fast as it can, but rather you letting it on its own, and that you just being patient. And now that wait that you've been waiting on for the whole month or so, whatever, how many months it takes, the wait was worth the while. You now have big tree. You could have, I don't know how many trees you could grow. Probably you have 2 or 3 of different fruits. Now they're all blooming, big, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, because you let it grow on its own. You were patient. Now the wait was worth the while. New videos every Mondays and Thursday. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the bell button. Then you get notifications every time I upload a video. Hit the comment. Let me know what videos you want me to post up for next Thursday video topics, whatever that is. Make sure you do that. Hit the comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourself and each other. You're my beautiful people. My beautiful people. Continue to take care of yourself and have a nice day.